Japan is known for sumo, samurai, ninjas, and many other things, but it's also known for its future-focused high technology, namely robots. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto episode. We are the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
Thanks for joining us in the MJ and Adam show, where we invite you to become our friends in this conversation. Join us to improve your English listening, pick up some new words, and get the feeling of English, because there's another difference between just studying English from a textbook and getting the feeling of English and understanding that. And that's what we hope to share with you today. In this video, we're going to be talking about robots in Japan.
Yeah.
Everybody loves robots. In the year 2002, where we are right now, there are plenty of robots that are helping us in our everyday lives, and maybe some robots that are even scaring us nowadays. But everyone, I feel like in Japan, it is so connected within the pop culture through anime and manga, where it is more common to see, hear, or maybe even have conversations about robots. So Adam, what are some robots that strike you when you think about Japanese robots?
The ones that I can think of off the top of my head are Peppa, the SoftBank robot.
Pepper, yes.
Other robot that is common is the Honda's Asimo. For as long as I can remember, maybe even in elementary school or junior high school, I saw like the progress of them building this new futuristic robot from Japan. And it was built by Honda. They made it walk properly, and then they started making it be able to do different things. So
it'd go up the stairs.
Wow.
And then it can kind of run. Wow. And then Boston Dynamics came in and just destroyed. Yeah. What about the Sony dogs? You remember those guys?
Oh, that's true. That's another one.
Hey, have a companion that is, you don't have to worry about allergies or cleaning up after it, because hey, it's just a robot.
It's just a robot.
Or like even the newer kind of versions of like these robots where it's like it's a mix between Peppa and the Sony dogs. They have like eyes that can blink. They almost look like penguin kind of. Yeah. And I think it can roll around maybe, but it's like it's a companion. And dude, have you ever seen anything like that in North America where there's products for like, hey, have a pet, have a friend that is a robot?
Not for adults, not for the common people. I see things like that for children. In the past, we had Furbies, which is kind of like a robot. Not really. It was kind of like the automated like toy that would interact with your child. But other than that, not really. Nothing as a companion.
Exactly. So what is it about in Japan and the Japanese people where this thing of having this companion or just a connection with robots is stronger, where people are like, yeah, okay, I'm going to spend Gomon on this robotic dog from Sony.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
for the companions, I could see it as being like, or geared towards elderly people who are alone a lot of the times and whose family maybe either doesn't interact with them or communicate with them over long periods of time, or they're just by themselves, basically. You know, you don't want to live alone by yourself. You need some kind of interaction as a human
they're not
being.
Trusted to take care of an actual animal.
I mean, that's true, but animals they cost money and like over time, not just for one payment, but you need to buy food and take it for walks. And some people, they can't do it.
Okay. That's true.
So I think like for that type of person, there is a bigger market in Japan than in North America. For some reason, I just feel that it's more of a thing where people prefer solitude and companionship together.
Interesting.
Like I want to be in the same room as somebody, but I don't want to talk to that person.
What about if there's a connection with just having robots that you love from a young age. We know that Gundam is a huge anime franchise that is revolving about these robots they're actually piloted vehicles. They're not robots. Now that I think about it, it's like it never moves on its own, where that's what I kind of think about a robot is like almost an AI, some sort of computer that is telling it what to do. But you can see these things. They have been created life-size in different areas of Japan, right? Daibo was the first one. And I think there's another one too that moves even more. Yeah. Of course, the famous Neon Genesis Evangelion is another one. It's like it's locked in, I feel like, since the 70s of these cool things, mechanical, go around that can like help you, that save you. You know, we have superheroes in North America. Japan, robots that people get in. Does it feel more possible as if you were a kid watching one of those things? You're like, I could be a pilot instead of I could be Superman, because you can't be Superman. There's only one Superman.
It takes away the fantasy because the robot is buildable like by humans.
So then does that create more of a connection of like having robots is more real? Thus, you can have a pet companion robot and be like, hey, this is my friend. Say hello.
When Japan was in its like phase of like being the top technology producer in the world, I think people were like, yeah, this is possible. We can make these like mobile Gundam suits. Like Gundam is a product of Japan. Evangelion is a product of Japan. Like somebody's idea was created visually, and wherever they got this idea from, it was created in Japan. So I think that's why it's so like hardcore robots.
That could be another thing that makes Japan's robots so cool. Because you think about like, you know, even now looking at how maybe cartoons in the US will animate or will they make movies like robots. I think they take a lot of influence from the Japanese robots.
Styling, yeah. Because they weren't unbelievable. I think that's the biggest thing. Like Japan pays quite a big attention to detail. And when something is created, it's like, could this possibly exist in real life? Like when I think about a Gundam mobile suit, if the technology matched the engineering, matched the creation, it could be possible. Who knows? But we haven't reached that point yet. We haven't. And I mean, like, and there's other types of robots that have become like the forefront of maybe travel places to go check out as a tourist. There's the robot hotel. The hotel, yeah.
There's a robot, that restaurant or cafe, wherever it was, where it like gives you seizures because it's so bright and like my eyes hurt. I feel like I'm inside a pachinko machine. When travelers come to Japan, what do you want to do? I want to see futurist
robot restaurant.
Right? So that just like again solidifies like Japan robots. Last question, Adam. Would you get a robot? Do you have
like
a robot?
A companion robot other than my smartphone? Does that count as a robot? Probably not.
Nah, it's a computer.
Probably not.
Yeah, I would say no. Even the very popular robot that many people have in their houses, you might have one right now. Those Roombas. Yes. Yeah. Especially how they're new, very high tech, where they can like read the room and stuff. There's like, they have mapping of like everything. It's like, woo, just wait. You know, you could slip and fall. Why? Because Roomba didn't clean that one spot that it knows you always walk on. Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this one talking about robots in Japan. Like the video. Let us know a comment down below. Give us a comment down below telling us about your favorite robot, or if you have one. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it.
We'll see you on the next step.